Alright, let's pick it up here.
Don't worry. I will always be by your side, protecting you.
So basically this is the last cutscene, and now we begin the credits. So, congratulations! We've beaten Persona 3. And this music is, I think, the one from the very beginning of the FES intro. So basically we get this a selection of some of the clips of the anime clips, but we also see the final personas of everyone, including my character, which it turns out that the final one is actually Messiah, as you can see. But let's see, impressions about this game. It's pretty long, but that's conventional for a JRPG. But in this, it's much more than just fighting. It's actually more of the interacting part bit. And I've seen that there have been like a couple complaints about the fact that because this is long, and additionally because of the fact that there's this huge degree of interaction, health thing, social links, etc. It actually gives this game an incredible, this interesting, complex degree of depth. So it's not more than just like fighting everything as it is in every other JRPG. And looking back, the very beginning, which was pretty slow, which is the time we met Junpei, Yukari, when we got to the dorms, when we got to school, and when we discovered we had a persona. Basically the whole point of that was basically to lead us by the hand, to introduce the characters that we will encounter, and to show us the environment in which we are going to be introduced. Because shortly after we got our persona, we were basically unleashed. So we started to do whatever the hell we want. And that is pretty much the theme for the rest of the game as gain more power. But the social links show this incredible degree of the fact that it's not only is it a must because you need to get more personas or to get more powerful personas, but it also seems to show individual stories to help you care about the characters that you encounter. And you can also get social links, though I didn't do it in this case, but with Yukari, Fuka, and Mitsuru. I did with Agus, though. So, I heard that in the new cycle, the social links, the compendium, are actually going to carry over. So I'm going to see if I can test that out. And there's probably a couple things I missed, especially like 7% of the compendium, so we're going to take advantage of that. This is, I think, the longest LP I've ever made. In actuality, longer even than Shadow Heart's Covenant, which was my first LP when I was first trying out the whole practice. But this is actually a pretty interesting game, and it has this great degree of depth to it, especially with the health, the social links, and pretty much everything else along with the story. But the reason that it seemed lengthy, I think at this point I played for like, if playing non-stop, it would have been 100 hours plus. So basically, one of the reasons for the length of time could be the idle stuff, which I try to abridge in this. And Shinjiro, you will live on. But let's see. What else to say about this? Will I play FES the answer, probably, but again, if you remember, this is pretty much child's play. If you remember, this was all on an easy difficulty, so I need to increase the difficulty a little bit over time before I move on to the answer, because it's basically like an extra hard difficulty. And, let's see, Persona 4, maybe. As for where I'm gonna go next, I'm not entirely sure. I recently got Digital Devil Saga 2, so I'm gonna see if I can set up the original Digital Devil Saga so I can continue with the story. And we're gonna have to figure out some things as well. If I'm gonna play Persona 4, which is basically takes place after this, I might, but I'm not entirely sure exactly if I would or not. So this is the last of the credits. And what an ending. Okay. So, to wrap this up, I'm just going to save the new cycle, which is basically New Game Plus, and I hope I can increase the difficulty for that to normal. I think I could survive in normal because I haven't really used my continues. If you remember in the beginning of the game, I got 8 or 10 continues, but I've only used 2, and that's from an optimistic battle against the Reaper, so if I learn to avoid that, that would be fine. And hell with this. So, thanks for watching this LP, and thanks for subscribing for it. So, take care.